This is a series of films that tells the history of contemporary fashion photography as seen through the eyes of models. I thought it was very difficult to select pictures of you. I ended up with hundreds and kept whittling them down.
You know what I love though? Our favourite picture that we did was that Vogue cover.
Which one? 'Cause we've done
the one that was like the one.
So was it with
the close up with
yeah.
the sheepskin. I mean, you know, Peter Blake's done a painting of that.
Has he?
Yep, and
No,
he's done a close up of the lips, and it's huge, just of the mouth from that picture.
Oh really?
Yeah, I walked into the studio and I was like, "Is that me?" Like one of those. Like, and he was like, "Yeah, that's your," and it was my mouth from that painting, from that picture. No, it's amazing.
I don't know Peter Blake at all.
Oh, he's lovely.
Is he?
Oh my God, you've got to get to know Peter. Oh, you'd love him.
Does he live around here? Or is he Chiswick way?
He's Chiswick way, yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, and he's got a great studio. Oh my God, his studio is fantastic.
Oh, fab.
Oh, and he's got like collections of everything, and like, you know, I go there at Christmas because I buy a lot of his stuff for presents and
yeah,
because they're always a winner.
Yeah, I'm sure. Yeah,
Yeah,
nice to get Peter Blake.
Yeah, and I know, and he's so much fun.
Because you've been obviously associated with a lot of great contemporary fashion photographers, Jürgen and you know, David and Craig and lots of people which we'll talk about.
I grew up with.
But you grew up with, yeah. But also you've been associated with a lot of great artists. And there was that issue of W magazine where you were painted by a whole range of people, Chuck Close, the Chapman brothers, they painted you?
No, Dave bloody gave me a mirror and a etching thing and made me draw myself. And I was like, I can't draw, you're horrible. And he'd be like, yes you can, yes you can. And then they did this kind of thing with birds all around it, but I was like, they just want, you know, fuck with you.
Yes. Is it Lisa Yaskovic, is that her name? Brilliant artist.
Oh yeah, who did the one with the...
Yeah.
Yeah, that was amazing. I mean, that issue was great. Working with all those people was amazing.
Yeah. Who is there that you'd like to work with that you haven't? Because you've worked with a lot. Is there anybody you think?
Yeah, there is. And I thought about it the other day, and it's somebody, and I can't remember who it was now.
Right, what if it comes back to you during the interview?
Yeah, exactly. Because it's like that thing of like, you know, somebody asked me that, and I said I'd love to meet Lucian Freud, and then I met with him, and I probably, you know, and I sat with him for 9 months.
Tell me a little bit about being painted by him.
Oh, he taught me discipline.
Right. In what
because
way?
I could not be late.
Right. You're pretty good normally.
I was not good before. I was terrible, but I'm still not great. But he was really.
Yeah.
If I was 5 minutes late, he was kick off.
Really?
Well, only once I was 5 minutes late.
Yeah.
And he said, "Are you on drugs?" And I said, "No, I'm pregnant." and I was pregnant.
Yeah.
And then he went, "Oh, darling, come here." And I was like, and you know, like, and he was, and of course he was. He loved that because then he was like watching the baby grow all the time.
So how long did he paint you for?
9 months.
Crikey.
So when I finished, I wasn't pregnant when I started. When I finished, I was 8 months pregnant.
Right. Great. Well, what a lovely period to be painted through.
Yeah, but you stopped painting my stomach when I was 5 months pregnant, so I just look fat. I don't look pregnant.
Nice.
I know.
Yeah, it's still a great picture.
I know. I don't. You know what he said in the book? He said he didn't really like the picture.
Right.
And I didn't really. But I mean, I had a great time. It was not. It's not like my favourite Lucian painting, but it was because he was so freaked out because paparazzi were outside.
Really?
And like people would follow us, and he was so private and so freaked out about people knowing where he was. He didn't like that at all. That it made him feel on edge the whole time. That's what he says in the book, which he didn't say to me, but it was always that feeling of like he was a little bit like, it wasn't like he could just paint and go on and on, which we did for months and months and months, but he always felt a little bit.
Yeah, I mean the time frame's great. To do anything on one subject for 9 months is great. Was he painting other people at the time? Was it just your painting?
No, he did one in the morning, one in the evening.
One session?
No, one painting, different painting in the morning.
Right.
And then one, and then me in the evening.
Right.
Maybe one in the afternoon in his garden. So to have a person sit from 7 till 1, have lunch, do
Yeah.
a painting, another paint, start, you know, be on another
So
painting.
different subject completely.
Yeah, different subjects, and then do me from. I did the night shift, 7 till 2. I did.
Crikey. Wow. And what lighting was he painting you under? Like weird.
Like in his studio.
So like
exactly
anything,
where
or
Lee
was it?
Bowery did, you know, the same studio.
Yeah, we had the chair that Lee was painting on. Bella lent it to us for one of our panels. We had all artist chairs.
But
So
they've
popped
still
me
got
in.
that. I mean, his, you know, his studio is still like that.
Yeah.
I mean, have you been there?
No, I haven't.
Oh my God, it's amazing.
Yeah, I
It's like the smell of oil paint. And it's that thick on the walls where he'd like wipe the paint. And it's like just comes out and it's like a whole kind of cave of paint.
Do you think photographers are frustrated painters?
Yeah. I don't know, maybe not. I mean, I just think.
Yeah. Well, it's photographers had to fight for its sort of recognition as an art form, whereas painting hasn't. I mean, painting's always been accepted as an art form, you know, since forever. And photography has been trying to sort of say, well, actually we are too.
Yeah.
So I wish it's that sort of, you know, wanting.
Well, it's light and colour and.
Yeah, it is all the same.
yeah.
I mean, I think they are, but I'm not frustrated. I think they're
yeah.
artists rather than, I guess is what I'm trying to say.